Kal Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah Hashem Ruach Kadash. All praise, honor, and glory go to you, Most High Yahweh. In the name of your Son Yahweh Shah. Praise in the name of your Son Yahweh Shah. Above all things, thanking you so much for your holy elect scattered across the world doing the work. Be with your holy elect, preaching, teaching, praying, doing psalms, everything that we're doing out there to spread the word. Once again, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. Shalom. Just want to get straight into this. I want to go to 1Kings 18. And if you go to 1Kings 18, it's a story starting in verse 20 of Elijah's triumph over the priest of Baal. If you see in starting in chapter verse 20, you'll see that he challenges them to he gets challenged to see who is of the Lord, and he challenged. I guess they challenge him to see who can cast down fire, and Lord grants Elijah his wish. And I know a lot of us know that story, but I want to focus in on chapter 18, verse 40, because I want to bring out a point. In verse 40, I'll start in verse 39. It says, "When all the people saw it, they fell on their faces and said, Yahweh indeed is Elohim. Yahweh indeed is Elohim." And it goes on and says, Elijah said to them, "Seize the prophets of Baal, do not let one of them escape." Then they seized them, and Elijah brought them down to the Wadi Kashan and killed them there. And if you look at King James version, I was reading in the Revised version. If you look in the King James, I'll read it from the King James. It says, "And Elijah said unto them, Take the prophets of Baal, let none of them escape. And they took them, and Elijah brought them down to the brook of Kashan and slew them there." And so I wanted to look at some of the words that was in that, because it was very interesting to me. First, I wanted to look up the word seize. And if you look at the word seize, it's Strong's number H610, which is tafas. And it says to catch, handle, lay hold of. If you keep on going down, it says to grasp in order to wield, use skillfully. So using skillfully. How can we, when it says seize, how can we use something skillfully? Well, I was just thinking about, how we are called to use the word skillfully, like we're at war. Against what? Against false prophets. Because there's going to be a lot of false prophets out there saying that this movement, this spirit moving through the southern and northern tribes, the 12 tribes throughout the world, the holy elect, is not real. It's not something that that they feel is valid. Look at different enemies against the gospel, such as Vocab Malone, or if you watch some of the brothers of GMS videos, they go into depth about him, and it lets you know that that he's definitely an enemy of what we got going on here, and we have to be skillful in our mindset against that. I went on and I started to look at other words in there, and I wanted to look up the word brook. Because he says he brought them down to the brook of Kashan. And when you go to the word brook, it turns out to be the Torrent Valley. A Torrent Valley, a wadi. And that kind of represents to the New Revised Version that I read. It says a palm tree, the meaning dubious. But when you go into the Strong's and you kind of break it down, what a wadi is, it takes you to a couple precepts. One is, they're both in Sirach. One is Sirach 40:13, and it says the goods of the unjust shall be dried up like a river, and shall vanish with noise like a great thunder and rain. So these false prophets will have to be going down to the valley. Where's the valley? The valley is always represents judgment. So they're going to be judged and it says, shall vanish with noise like a great thunder and rain. So they're going to be gone soon, but it's going to be a great noise. Something's going to happen. If you go to another precept is the same chapter in Sirach 40, in verse 16, it says, "The weed gnawing upon every water and bank of river shall be pulled up before all grass." So you see, these false prophets will be pulled up. They won't be able to keep planning these different idolatries and false precepts that they're bringing out. And the reason why they're false precepts, they're trying to use the word, but they're using it not correctly. And then if you go back and you look up the word kashan, the word kashan in the Hebrew it's kishan, and if you look at it, it says winding. But then when you go to the root word of it, it's H6983, which is kash. And it says to lay bait or lure, lay a snare or lure. So the Lord is just, snaring them up. He's putting them into a trick bag. He's setting a trap for all the false prophets out there who are preaching anything against the men of the Lord. Who are the men of the Lord? I mean, all you got to do is just, just do your history. You'll see this movement that we have started with a man named Abba Bivens. I never met the man, but we still have men in the faith in the camp of GMS that still teach the same doctrines and added on more grace to grace. So my opinion, just a man, but if you pay attention to the scriptures, it's only one body. It's only one group of people who are actually preaching the word in the correct way. And if you do your history, do your own Google history of the One West movement and how it started from Abba Bivens and given down to the other elders that it was given on to, you'll see that, the only ones that are still doing the word, still out there preaching, still out there on the street, is the prophets of GMS. So I just want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Ruach Kadash, just for the brothers sticking it out and Yahweh being with them. And these are false prophets that are rising up. They are surely going to get theirs. So I'm hoping everything is edified. I'm hoping I didn't go too long with it with my explanations and my definitions. But I just want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Ruach Kadash. I just want to say all praise, honor, and glory to you, Most High Yahweh, for sending the brothers of GMS, and also the brothers who are sticking to sound doctrine throughout the world, because we know that the holy elect will be delivered soon by the chariots, but it has to be the prophets keeping with the sound doctrine. So all false prophets will go down to the valley. They will get pulled up. They will get destroyed. They will go up in a whirlwind. If you do some more looking into those scriptures. But I just want to say shalom. Thanks for listening. Hope it's edifying. Till next time.